Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. It seems like Israel, the state of Israel, the Jewish state, will try to destroy itself from within. That is usually the easiest way to destroy a state, by working with people from within. Now, I don't know exactly what the justification is or what the reasons are to commit, I would say, self, but I think it's happening. I have this article here coming from Associated Press and another one from Russia Today, where we have a guy who was a former Mossad chief says Israel is enforcing an apartheid system in the West Bank. Now, I'm not going to discuss my assessment on apartheid system or not in the West Bank. I'm just going to discuss, and I'm going to read what this former Mossad chief has to say. And this is a time in Israel where it seems like they are against Netanyahu and his coalition government that is not of the liking for some. And I think all those demonstrations, some of them were, I think, legitimate. Some of them were funded by NGOs and state departments, according to them as well, to the Mossad, not with me. So we have a former head of Israel Mossad intelligence agency told the Associated Press on Wednesday that Israel is enforcing an apartheid system in the West Bank, joining a tiny but growing list of retired officials to endorse an idea that remains largely on the fringes of Israeli discourse and international diplomacy. Tamir Pardo becomes the latest former senior official to have concluded that Israel's treatment of Palestinians in the West Bank amounts to apartheid, a reference to the system of racial separation in South Africa that ended in 1994. Leading rights groups in Israel and abroad and Palestinians have accused Israel and its 56-year-old occupation of the West Bank of morphing into an apartheid system that they say gives Palestinians second-class status and is designed to maintain Jewish hegemony from the Jordan River to the Mediterranean Sea. And I'm quoting this guy here, and I'm quoting, "This is an apartheid state here. There is an apartheid state here." Tamir Pardo said in an interview, and I'm quoting again, "In a territory where two people are judged under two legal systems, there is an apartheid state." Now, this person is who was appointed by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and served as head of Israel's clandestine spy agency from 2011 to 2016, wouldn't say if he held the same beliefs while heading the Mossad, but he said that believing among the country's most pressing issue was the Palestinians above Iran's nuclear program, seen by Netanyahu as an existential threat. So Pardo said that as Mossad chief, he repeatedly warned Netanyahu. This is a weasel right here, just so you know, this guy. Oh my God, who is this guy? Can't remember his name, but he is a weasel. 100. Oh, here, right here. Velshi. This is a weasel. And how I know he's a weasel, I will tell you in a second. Let me finish this. So he said that, I can't stand his, anyway, but you gotta. He warned Netanyahu that he needed to decide what Israel's borders were or risk the destruction of the state for the Jews. And the other article, I'm going to come to this weasel in a minute. Russia Today, Israel is an apartheid state and, quote, former Mossad chief. So the country must decide on its borders or it risks destruction, Tamir Pardo warns. Now, in this article is the same statements, and let's go to this guy. I watched this guy when I realized he's a weasel in an interview with a Jewish scholar, and his name is Stefan Cohen. He was a Doctor Emeritus of Russian Studies at, I can't remember what university, and he died a few years ago. I liked this Jewish scholar, Jewish American scholar, very much, as I used to like a lot Howard Zinn and Noam Chomsky for the same reason. Well, Israelis, I found, and I like also Norman Finkelstein, but all these are considered self-hating by it was told to me in my face with anger by someone in the mountains when I met them. I told that story a few times. Yeah, they are self-hating, and they argue. Okay, so back to this Velshi. He interviewed Dr. Stephen Cohen. And you could go and watch it on YouTube, how this guy is just over there, not to discuss and see Dr. Cohen's information, knowledge. I like that guy 100%, Cohen, I'm telling you. His mind, not that he said the right things that I liked or something. No, the way he talked, the logic, the information, the connections. Now, you go and watch him. I recommend him 100%. So you go and watch this guy talking to Cohen, very disrespectful. Even Cohen loses his temper with this idiot. And you can watch a lot of this guy's interviews with other controversial, but Cohen was not controversial. This guy was unleashed to make it controversial. Cohen was not invited to mainstream media. After he had a period of time, I can't remember how many years, but maybe 3 or 4 years, when he was invited in the mainstream, and he said not the script that he was supposed to, he was out. He was not invited, but on little lectures or meetings, organizations, and by bloggers and so on. That's how they, like former U.S. military colonel Douglas McGregor. He's out. He's not in the mainstream again. Is not gonna be. When he came to, was it Fox? He came to Tucker a few times, but he was another weasel. I can't remember when. And the last time when he was in the mainstream, and the host, a weasel, asked McGregor about what's his name, Zelensky, and Colonel McGregor said, he's just a puppet, which we knew. But the guy said, he's a clown. No, he's not a comedian. No. Never again. He's not going to come back again. The same with this guy. So regarding Israel, I think, is itself right now. And it's kind of like is going on here with this culture war. They try to push some garbage on our society by a tiny minority. They try to destroy our civilization, I think. And this is going to come from within. We don't need Russian or Chinese troops, boots on the ground in, Washington, D.C. No. The Washington, D.C. will make sure that we disintegrate slowly, and then could be just in one moment. Some people would say, you know what, how about we're going to vote out? Or you can do that, and you're going to have other people in the military saying, yeah, they can do that. And what are you going to do? How are you going to enforce it? Anyway, that's a different story. So Israel, be careful. You're fucking yourselves, and that's not good. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.